Hello and thank you for joining me today. This is Using Fragrances. I am Simone, and today we are going to talk about part 2 of the House of Argos, so stay tuned. Okay folks, so we are talking today about the House of Argos. I had part 1 that came out for you last week where I talked about the first 6 in the discovery set that I purchased, which was 12 beautiful fragrances. I've really never seen so many beautiful fragrances in a discovery set. There are really more than, I feel, 3 dozen fragrances on the website that you can purchase, but we are going to be reviewing 6 today, the other 6 from my 12 discovery set. First of all, though, Argos is a beautiful fragrance house that was founded in 2018. Founder is creator Christian Petrovich, who has pretty much created most of these fragrances. He is an American-born model, actor, and successful real estate developer. So I believe he pivoted over to the fragrance side of the house, where I must say, as a creator of fragrance, he has a beautiful, beautiful nose and gift for fragrance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and review these next 6 that I have. So starting off, we have Danae. Now Danae, one of the things, first of all, is, as I said in my first video, for part 1, I have never seen so much care taken to telling you about a fragrance just in the card, right? Sometimes you get these little 2 ml samples and it's just kind of a blank card, or just has the name and not much else going on, right? Well, this one, he actually took the time to make paintings that reflect the scent of the card and also kind of give you an idea of who the painter is of the fragrance, right? Who gave that, I guess, creative idea for the fragrance cover. And actually, see, like, that's the cover of the bottle, but then it's based off of a real painting. So he gives you information on the painter, he gives you all of the information on the notes at the bottom. So I'm going to be reading the notes at the bottom. For Danae, this one I remember being very nice. This one has bergamot, Sicilian lemon for the top notes, pink peppercorn, Gaelic wood, cedar wood, cashmere wood. You're going to find a lot of cashmere wood in the Argos fragrances, folks, and that wood is beautiful. I think of all the different cedar woods, agar woods, Georgie woods, cashmere wood is just so beautiful. The base note has citrus, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk. Now, folks, I am in love with Danae. Danae is really nice. Now, most of these fragrances in the house are unisex, but I will tell you the ones that lean more feminine or more masculine. So this one, Danae, I feel it's kind of right in the middle, right? Because you have that cashmere wood, so it's kind of leaning more feminine, but kind of with that little masculine undertone because of all of the woods that are in it. With the sandalwood, cedar, Gaelic wood, but something about that cashmere wood is also letting it lean a little bit towards the male. But then it's beautiful with the bergamot that you can smell, and the lemon, that Sicilian lemon, you can smell that in here. And it's so pretty. So this one is Danae. I really like Danae. Okay, so moving on, we have simply called Femme, right? Which I know means for ladies, I believe. For ladies, for females. This one, for women, excuse me, it says it right in the card. This one has bergamot, violet, lemon, orange blossom for the top notes. And then, I got a little bit left of this one, so you know what that means. This is nice too. This one has pink pepper, lavender, jasmine, rose, sandalwood, musk, vanilla bean, and ylang ylang. So let me spray Femme. Oh, folks, that is beautiful. Ladies, this is beautiful. This is a date night. This is going out on the town, going to the club, I don't know, going out on a red carpet event, somewhere where you're going to be dressed to the nines, this is that fragrance, folks. This is the fragrance also if you're going on a job interview and you want the job, this is what you wear. This is Femme by Argos. That is magnificent, and as you can see, I'm literally down to maybe 2 more sprays. But what I'm noticing, folks, a lot of these Argos fragrances, you can actually refill, you can pop off the top here, fill it back up with cold water. Not hot, not warm, cold water. I even let my water run cold so I can make sure it's cold. And then fill it back up a third of the way, you got yourself another sample. That's just as nice. So this is Femme. Okay, moving on, we have Homme, which means for men. So men, let's see if this has the same effect. Okay, it says it's a clean and elegant scent that is sensual and masculine. This has British gin, orange slices, lemon and lime. It says Scottish pine. I've never had Scottish, I've never smelled that. And it says lavender, African violet, wild jasmine for the middle notes, and base notes are Bohemian sage, warming amber, beautiful neroli, white musk, and patchouli. That smells nice. Yeah. If this was on a man, or if my husband wore this, I think this would be a very nice scent. It is, you can smell the lemon and lime for sure, folks. So men, if you like lemon and lime, along with the white musk and patchouli, which I'm also smelling, you're gonna love this. That's really nice. That's Homme for men. Okay, let me see, we are down to 3 left. The next one is going to be Bacio Immortale. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Bacio Immortale. Once again, another beautiful painting on the front here. That's very pretty. This one, it has bergamot, lemon, pepper, raspberry, violet, jasmine, pink peppercorn, and then the base notes are musk, leather, oud, birch, and vanilla. Okay, that's kind of strong. Yeah, that's a little strong. Bacio Immortale is a little strong. It's kind of got that, there's more leather, because there's leather in the heart and the base. So I'm not really a big leather fan, so I think I'm gonna pass on Bacio Immortale. Okay, up next, we have Triumph of Bacchus. Okay, so this is the one that everybody loves, and as you can see, I think I like it too, because I've only got a little bit left. So this one says it's a luxurious scent, and it's shrouded in grandeur and mystery, right? So this one, let me see, the cover here is very, very beautiful. Yes, another beautiful painting on the cover. This one has saffron, white peach, green apple, rum notes. In the middle we have patchouli, jasmine, tonka bean, vetiver. Base notes are tobacco, which I'm not really keen on, right? But amber, sandalwood, vanilla, and musk. And that makes this smell, for some reason, all of that combined smells like beautiful, musky goodness. Like, it's also beautiful for a woman and strong enough for a man. It's very smooth. It's very, you have that vanilla and the musk, and then I think with the tonka bean, which helps any fragrance, right? Tonka bean is just beautiful. I'm not really smelling too much tobacco. There's just like a touch of tobacco on the top, so I'm happy for that because I don't really care too much for smoky scents. So this one doesn't have a lot of smoke. You're gonna have more of that smooth, it's like a smooth, maybe it's the saffron, right? That's making it so smooth. And it's not very strong. Even though the patchouli is that first top middle note, you just feel like it's a warm, beautiful hug. This is gonna smell beautiful in the wintertime, which is nice because here in the UAE, it is wintertime right now, if you can believe it or not, first part of the year. So this is beautiful. I like Triumph of Bacchus, which I only have a little bit left, but I will fill it later with water. Okay, and then lastly, we have, for this part 2 of my Argos samples, is let me see, my last page here. So this is a little bit hard to pronounce, so you comment below and tell me if I got it right. Brivido, Della. That's what I'm thinking is how I pronounce this. It's called Thrill of the Chase. So that's what that means in English. So yes, it tells you everything right here in the card, which is what I love. Another beautiful painting on the cover. Really pretty there. This one is by Argos. Let me see. Oh, actually, it didn't even tell me who the painter is. Okay. But it says it's wildly romantic, yet strikingly refined. So let's smell Brivido Della. Okay. Top notes are pink pepper, juniper, green mate, clary sage. I never had that before. I never heard of that. Heart notes are oil of flove, iris concrete, tonka bean, and then our base is supple leather, accord of oil birch, and amber accord. Okay. You know that smell when you walk into a leather shop and you like smell that oil that they put on leather bags to kind of like enhance the leather, make it look shiny? That's what this smells like. It's kind of got that oily, maybe that's what that oil of birch is what's kind of bugging my nose. It's kind of bothering my nose, folks. So I can't sniff that no more. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down. That one is just a little much. So that was Brivido Della. Okay, so folks, out of those 6, I feel, and I'm leaning really strong towards this, is buying what the full bottle worthy is for these. And all of them are pretty, right? Except for a few of those that you saw my face on, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. The top 2 that I think are so pretty in this review are going to be Danae, which was, that had the cashmere wood and the Sicilian lemon. I really like that. And actually, I've actually filled this back up with water. Because I still want to use my sample. So Danae is beautiful. I've been wearing that quite a bit. And also I've been wearing quite a bit is my Femme. This is beautiful, ladies. Argos, Christian, this is a masterpiece. I don't know what you were thinking when you made this, because I don't know how he's making the lemon and the orange blossom on that top note stick out, right? It's sticking out above the ylang ylang and the vanilla bean and the musk. It's almost like you can smell both, but it's kind of like one is on top of the other. And then you smell like that for a good 5 hours on your skin, and it stays on your clothes all day until you wash your shirt. Okay, I'm telling you, that's how strong all of these fragrances are. But that Femme, I believe, is going to be a full bottle for me. So let me tell you a little bit about the prices. So for Argos, this discovery set, it had actually 12 in it. This is part 2, so you have to watch part 1 up here. And part 1 had my first 6. So these were the last 6 in that set that I got of 12. And I'm so happy I got this set, folks, because what you get is, for $85, you get to sample some of their top bestsellers, right? Including the one I took for the Triumph of Bacchus. Now, Triumph of Bacchus is really nice, but I would say to also, if you get the Discovery set, you can sample that one along with all the other ones before you commit to such an expensive bottle. These bottles are not cheap, right? So what they sell are 30 ml bottles, which is 1 ounce, and the 100 ml bottle, which is a 3.4 ounce. 30 ml bottle is $125, and then they go all the way up to $400. So between that range, you're looking at $125 to $400 for the bottles. So the gift set, actually, that I got, this Discovery set, was only $85, folks. And it actually does come to the UAE. So if you are here in the UAE like I am, it will come to you. They will mail it to you. So those are my top favorites from the house. Comment below if you have tried Argos and tell me which one do you like. Do you have Danae or do you have Femme? Maybe you have Triumph of Bacchus. How is that working for you? We'd love to hear your comments on that. And in the meantime, here's another video for you, and thank you for joining me today.